interesting plan to differentiate the Galaxy S23 Plus from the base model even further. As yes, it seems that now going for a different size might actually mean extra perks. We get an interesting batch of leaks of everything Google could be planning for the I/O event when it comes to hardware, and at this point, whether Apple is going AR, VR, or not just seems to be a topic of quick debate. I'm Jaime Rivera, and you guessed it, New Year, and the news are finally ramping up, thankfully. This is Pocket Out Daily. The official news today are non-existent, but let's start with Apple and their upcoming AR/VR headset, if we could even call it that. DigiTimes just reported that Cupertino is preparing to begin shipments of their lenses as soon as next month, which, yes, contradicts the other reports that everything got pushed back. This AR/VR headset has been in the works for several years now, and according to Mark Gurman, Apple will reveal the headset prior to WWDC taking place in June so that developers can prepare. The report also claims that this device will be a high-end niche that will be aimed at developers and professionals. Several advanced technologies are expected to be included, like over a dozen cameras to capture and translate real-world movements to virtual movement, 2 4K micro-LED displays, iris scanning, facial expression tracking, powerful Apple Silicon chips, and more. Now, as for the price, we should expect something pretty expensive, around $3,000. This will be Apple's first entry into the AR/VR market, but there are new rumors that they already have been working on a lighter variant, which is more affordable than this headset, sort of like what Apple did between iPad 1 and iPad 2, but we'll see about that. Now let's talk about Google, since we have new images showcasing the Pixel Fold case that reveals some of the aspects of this design. YouTuber Dave2D managed to get his hands on a case model which he claims to be dimensionally accurate to the actual phone. The case shows a device that is remarkably thin at 5.7 millimeters, making it thinner than the Z Fold 4 when it is unfolded. We can also see the device in hand when folded, confirming that it will be wider than Samsung's Fold, following more on Oppo's Find Then design language. Now, by having a better look at the inner display of the device, we can notice that the Pixel Fold will have pretty thick bezels compared to other foldables in the market. This allows the phone to have a camera that is not embedded in the display using a cutout or under the display technology. The video also gives us a better look at the hinge mechanism, and as we can see, there won't be a gap when the phone is folded. Dave2D also said that he has been told that the Pixel Fold will be similar when it comes to the Find Then and the hinge mechanism. The Pixel Fold is expected to arrive in May, so I don't know. We'll probably just see an announcement like the Pixel tablet we're still waiting for. But moving on, let's just continue talking about that because we've got the first reports about the upcoming Pixel 8 series. 2023 seems pretty packed for the company with the launch of the Pixel 7a, the long-rumored Pixel Fold, their first tablet we're still waiting for, but let's not forget about the star of the show, the Pixel 8 series. According to a new report, data-mined information revealed that this year we could see a reduction in size on the lineup thanks to shorter displays. The report also mentions that the Tensor G3 is currently in testing and that it will be based on the unreleased Samsung Exynos 2300 processor. It's based on Sammy's 3nm node, which according to the report is comparable to TSMC's. Now, as for the camera, some interesting details were spotted in Google's Camera Go application. It was found that this year we could see support for staggered HDR. We're still months away from the launch of the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro, but we'll see a ton of new information during the upcoming months, and who knows, maybe we could get an early reveal at Google I/O in May, as we always do. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's switch to Samsung, since we have the full specs of both of the non-Ultra models, because yes, we talked about the S23 Ultra, and well, this time it's all about the Plus and the regular variant, which actually looked pretty hot in the leaked renders. Both models will also be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but the RAM will be less at 8 gigs instead of 12 that we're expecting on the Ultra. This report also mentions that the S23 Plus will come with 256 gigs of base storage, and you can go up to half a terabyte. And on the other hand, the S23 will start at 128 gigs, but you can go up to 256, which is optional. Both models will feature a dynamic AMOLED 2X display with 120Hz refresh rate, though we do not know if it's variable, with the only difference being the size, of course. The S23 has a 6.1-inch display